Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. We have another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. Tonight, Becker has called a meeting with her diametric opposition for some clandestine reason, and by her Seneschal's own recommendation, the sheriff is in attendance as well. So the only person still left to come is the guest of honor.
Ha! Ha! Honor! Ha! 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 Ha!
It is in my office, like in the bank. I hope that's neutral enough for you.
Works.
Has it been fixed up yet, or
You guys are talking at the same time. What?
Is it all fixed up now? Is her office all fixed up, or is it still?
Yeah, that was
like...
the office in the Venture Haven. This is her office.
Oh, okay.
And no, it's not.
I figured.
Mask is still getting Ashley furniture to try to make an overnight delivery.
So you're here to see Dust, right?
The what?
As much as I'd rather not have to.
No?
At that point, a mist will seep through the door.
Oh, I know how he does that.
After the mist seeps through the door, it will solidify and turn into dust.
I can play it till later.
Well, this is interesting. Usually you try to avoid me, Prince Becker.
I've never avoided you. Not even when I think about you.
Yes, as I'm sure you think about me too, and I think about you. Isn't that interesting? I keep wondering what it'll look like with a head. Set it on the end of your hand so that you can literally beat people with your own ideas.
Speaking of stupid ideas, I hear you have a new vampire in town. Someone I have become acquainted with before his embrace. If you'd like to tell Adrian that if he wishes to see me dead, he'd have to face me in person, I'd be much appreciated. And if he makes idle threats against me or my court again, he will be dead.
Adrian is currently under my protection. He has been warned about taking action against you. Should he make steps to do so, I will handle him. By the way, you've got an Elder Zemesis in the area. What are surface thoughts?
I am very pissed off at Adrian. Very pissed off at Adrian. I will kill him if he comes near me.
Which are mostly, alright, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Damn it, I'm one willpower short of being able to tell a surface thoughts mind raper to go fuck off. Is it 8 is the cap? God damn it.
So what are Gus' surface thoughts then?
The Dahies, you mean?
No, you've got Gus there. Is it Gus or Dahi?
It's
Miss Dahi.
Oh, then what are Dahi's surface thoughts?
What the fuck am I doing here?
Well, I gotta
Wait,
go
no. I've got a reason for being here, but seriously, still, what the fuck am I doing here?
It's a very valid question.
Oh, that was his surface thoughts.
Why
And
in your thoughts?
Ignore me.
Do I really have to?
Do I have to lie in my thoughts? Wait, there are no changelings here. I can technically tell the truth, even though nature
But I
says.
have to lie to myself.
Yeah.
Adrian believes that you unfairly tried to take away the right of his blood.
Adrian was the cause of the death of my sheriff. He brought a werewolf into my Elysium.
Violated Elysium and
Yes, and I'm sure that the traitor was not to blame at all for bringing the werewolf into Elysium.
Well, if Adrian wasn't fucking a guru, no, I don't think there would have been a problem.
Apparently, his sire needs to teach him a few things. Or his dormitor was lax in schooling the poor boy.
Oh, sweetheart, you can't teach basic intelligence to something with giftedness.
No, but I could always throw a few more brains into him and see if that would work.
Having worked with the man for a very long time, I can tell you, no, it wouldn't.
Didn't get one this meeting.
Thank you, Julia.
Meeting.
So, when Becker gets done running headlong into the fourth wall...
Oh, she is Deadpool.
Oh, gosh, well then what does she do with her days? Gosh, this must be awkward.
I am the prince of this domain. I can break whatever wall I want.
Fourth wall, fifth wall, whatever. I'm gonna break this floor next. Anyway.
Well, I'm sure that that wasn't the only reason for you calling me here. Though, I have told him numerous times that if he attempts anything on your life, he will burn into flames.
And what will you do to him?
Pardon?
What? What? I missed.
If he does anything to threaten my life, he will burst into flames. And she turned and went, and what will you do to him? To dust.
Well, I was actually thinking of making him a piece of lawn furniture inside my cathedral. I do need some furniture.
Well, hey, there's surface. Man, and I thought that thing was legit a rumor. Well, thanks for that confirmation. I will be staying the fuck away.
Oh, by the way, Sophia, she seems very interested in finding this Walks the Ashes.
Sophia's the Tremere, isn't she?
No,
No,
Sophia's the Toreador. The
Toreador?
That
the
was
Sabat
really
Toreador.
X.
Yeah.
I want to see that interaction because I think that's going to go poorly for the NPC in question, but I could be wrong.
I have no idea
We'll
where
start a
this.
Deadpool on it later.
I have no idea where this Walks the Ashes would be.
Well, maybe I'll help her find this person one day.
Have you tried the Sept?
They don't like me there.
They don't like anybody.
You're probably a bit out of luck then.
So I can imagine why you two are here. Then he'll look at Dehi. But I don't know why you're here.
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
He
Would
just
you like
asked.
some help? What'd
I
you
was
say,
happy-
Julia?
I said he just asked for a meeting. I was happy to oblige. I owed him a favor.
It's pretty much common knowledge that the whole trebuchet screw-up has been waxed over with a toothbrush.
Well, you guys know what happened, right?
Yes.
Sort of.
Only once-
Arthur basically made a deal with Mother Luna, and Mother Luna wiped the place clean with an EMP.
Wow, awesome.
Of course, now he's on the moon until the whole Celeste situation is finished.
Great. So we just lost one of our really good mages over a mage fuck up. Awesome.
friends of the-
Of course, that's only if you guys would only know that in character if Jason or Nick let you guys know. Actually, I don't think Nick knows, but Jason would know, definitely.
Which we haven't been informed yet, so.
Yep.
Jason, the date?
Yeah.
All you guys know is that if you try to contact Arthur through
He's
cell
not his
phone,
master.
he cannot be reached.
Mage problems that I hear got resolved, but that doesn't increase the IQ level of this problem.
I believe you're referring to extraction of my dear sister's flesh and blood.
Yep. Words, they leave my mouth on these issues, and they are constantly and rather aggressively ignored.
Whose idea was it? Who made that a good thought? To hand over the flesh and blood of someone so powerful that she can bind it on a cellular level. That's a power even I don't have.
Once again, new and wonderful things that I didn't know exist that actually do.
Who all was there at the scene?
Well, Jason was there because he's the one that told me. He then asked me to go to the moon and rescue Arthur.
How did character know the fuck he didn't? He specifically told you not to do that.
Oh, never mind, blah. Whitewash that. I thought you said, can you go to the moon? And he was like,
No. You asked
It's just
Jason.
a thought. You can lie.
Yeah.
Just asked Jason. He wanted us to go find him, and Jason was like, "Yeah, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. Like, you should
Okay.
not."
never mind. He does have etiquette, so I will rip one for the purposes of he did not say that.
Red line. Yeah.
He's the only one I'm aware was there.
Interesting.
Let's see. I can recall correctly. There was me. Should I be sure? Jason. And the name escapes me, but she is one of yours. Like, supernatural wise.
Ours?
Yeah.
Actually,
I thought it was.
Kim was playing Sephora.
Yeah,
Her,
no, it was Yusaki, that is
It
right.
was
I
Sephora.
will redline the shit out of that. Yeah, it was Sephora. No, I don't. I will still go stumble over the name. I only met her like, what, twice?
Yeah, that's fine.
Stumble over the name and
It was the
realizing,
makeup brick.
yeah, and realizing that another changeling I will omit.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. There was someone else there. No, never mind. It was just Jason, myself, and. Yeah.
So you've seen firsthand the dangers of what Celeste has done to the water supply.
Yeah.
Tell me something, Mircea.
Tell me something.
How do you find this fact that this foul disease is running rampant throughout your city?
You should already know the answer to that, given my actions and conversations with you.
Yes, I just wanted to try to get a reaction out of you this time. You're being unusually stoic tonight.
One of us has to.
Yeah, out of character, this room is surprisingly less tense than I thought it would be, all around and all things considered.
Well, you're talking to someone whose demeanor is sociopath and whose nature is chameleon. So.
And I just recently had a court change, so Legacy is currently beast right now. So he's sitting here playing with a coin, running his like tongue over his teeth, and just like someone starts shit, it's gonna be a very bad day. But
yeah.
Till then, I can play cool in the corner.
I imagine that you wanted my help in seeking out the different pieces of Celeste, is that correct?
Hopefully before the stupidity engulfs everyone.
That would probably be the idea, yes.
Well, unfortunately, I'm unable to trace my sister sire's blood. However, if I were her, I would be hiding the majority of them in a very carefully guarded location. Someplace big. And then send little bitty ones out to try to draw in and infect others.
It's inaccurate.
Well, what's your knowledge of where would you hide such a?
What was that, Julia? I missed part of that.
What's your knowledge of the city and being the same clan? Where would you hide something so precious?
That's an interesting question. She couldn't teleport them all. So, she would have to use something else. She would have to also keep them in the city, or else she would lose contact with them, and well, they would start behaving badly. So, with the curfew, I'm sure there's not many sporting events going on.
Is there a sports stadium in Hong Kong?
I have no clue.
Just throwing shit at the wall.
Because I was thinking sewer.
I was thinking she's been doing a lot of her shit in the walled city to begin with. Why not?
If it was in the sewers, the Nazis would have told us by now.
Yep.
Because they sure as shit would have noticed.
A whole bunch of people in the sewers? Yeah, the Nos would have noticed by now. Not just the Nos, but the Ratkin too.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, they'd have to be able to breathe. They'd have to have food. And she's not storing them in the Marianas Trench. That's where I'm holding mine.
You have one of them?
Yes. One of them was captured by Jason and a few other members of your organizations. He did not want it to die, even though it will probably need to die anyway. So he had me stash it with a pressurization suit at the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
Where the more I come outside, at least the more I think this entire city is doomed to be.
Why do you think I was busy being a pirate 2 days ago?
That was you?
Quite an intriguing performance, I must say.
Idiotic. I thought we were supposed to be keeping a low profile.
I was. I didn't lose any of my time. Would you like a gold coin? And he'll like do like a flourishing like magician act thing and then roll it up into his fingers.
The last time I accepted anything from one of your kind, I was roofied.
The last time I gave such a thing to one of your kind, I've lost 3 years of my life. So why would I do it now?
As I just got through saying, most of the people in the city are stupid.
If I had to hazard a guess as to where a extremely powerful Zemise that's not me would be holding the majority of her possibly new body. She always was powerful at dominate. I would say look for a secured building like a warehouse. One that does not have humans guarding it.
So
And one that would be far away from the water.
eliminates the idea that was coming to my head.
We're definitely counting them.
No. Though I assume out of character that would be targeted eventually. See, this would help if my character's knowledge of Hong Kong would match up somewhere in line with my knowledge of Hong Kong.
Right.
I think he would know more about Hong Kong considering he actually lives there right now and has for several months now.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a nice map of the city with all the warehouses. I'll see if I can find something. After, my warehouse got blown up. Accidentally, of course.
Of course. If it would help, I lost track of her Sloshta in the walled city. She had quite a lot of them leaving one area.
We'll be. Maybe we should probably check that.
You think?
I am doing this as a favor to you. I can leave you here with Tooth and Niche, if you'd like.
Please don't. He'll find a way to make me feel guilty, and I haven't felt guilty in quite a long time.
It would take some effort to make one of you guilty. Or feel guilty.
I'd have to still be human first.
Right, you'd still have to have a soul.
I do. It's safely tucked away with the rest of my priceless organs.
For ones you feel less necessary.
Quite right.
Are you done with a little pissing patch, or do you just want to whip it out?
I'm assuming that was in character.
Yeah. Sorry, she'll turn to dust. Sorry, I don't know if that's one of the organs you'd be necessary to keep on you.
She has a slight smile on his face as she says that. It's pretty much the most emotion he's shown all night.
He'll just chuckle and say,
That's what?
if I wanted to, I could make ones. This. Hold on. Listen to what?
Should put this up before I even started to see. We should take over the entire.
Yes.
We're taking
What?
over.
I hear no nays though.
It's the new world order of gaming, brother.
Now we'd be the Blue World Order because we can actually get over despite being silly.
I thought, but that is the New World Order, circa the 1999, getting over despite being silly and worthless.
No, that first part's wrong though. You'd have to still get over it.
All vampire courts will now start with a Viagra on a pole match.
Why would we possibly need this?
It makes no sense, and that's the point. Thank you. Vince Russo is now our ST.
Oh fuck.
No, it made sense with Vince Russo because he needed Viagra.
Is Vince Russo secretly a vampire? Is that why he's so stuck in his ways?
Oh,
He's a
he's a
ghoul.
Malkavian ghoul.
Oh, that makes sense.
some douchey male kid you would. I don't think anything can be crazier than this. This is gonna be fun.
Oh no! And then we'll have him in the middle of the early 2000s having be born again Christian.
See, that's how he got into wrestling, though. They just dominated everyone to think that he was good.
I don't think you need to dominate anyone over at WCW.
But he started at WWF.
Yeah, writing magazines.
How do you get that job?
Oh.
So even somebody could write.
They were wrong, wrong, wrong.
Did Brett die?
See, we've been having a lot of word jibing, but I am surprised someone has not gotten stabbed yet.
Right.
Becker's not going to be stabbed somewhere in her office. The other one's already destroyed.
It wouldn't be destroyed. There'd just be blood everywhere.
Yeah, I don't need two.
Actually, only if Dahy got stabbed, because the rest of you motherfuckers can stop yourselves from bleeding. Unless you decide to push blood to
It's really, really hard to play Becker with Dahy here, because I don't... I'm booping him on the nose.
Yeah, that would be a great way for Becker to lose her hand. I think Brett missed the part where you were saying that, you know, is the dick one of the things that you find to be necessary part? So I said, he's probably 50-50 for him.
No, I think he said that if he wanted to, he could listen to him. It was like, that's how you compensate for it. I'm seriously thinking Brett's no longer alive.
So what you're saying is we should organize a road trip to go save him?
Florida's only 10 hours away. We would be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be fine. You would not be fine.
Since I was
I'd be
the only
fine. I just call in the word.
Whenever he died, that means I become head ST, right?
I'm not sure that's how this works. What does this will say? He wrote out a will, right?
Do
No, let's fight. Will, if you didn't write one, well, let's fight. I'm sure everybody will come up with some reason they're doing this.
Tonight's match is a steel cage match for head ST for the head ST position at Hong Kong House of Cards. Tiger versus Will.
I think I'm a bit more agile than Will.
Tonight's gatekeeper is Julia Wood.
I'm not letting either of you fuckers out. Fight to the death if you don't play at all. So who's the ref? I mean, you're the announcer.
Yeah, I announce it. I've got to do commentary.
James can be the ref.
He's going to end it for medical reasons as soon as you can start fighting.
That's it. That's it. You guys are getting too rough.
Ring the damn bell! Ooh, best of 3 falls match, regular match, Hell in a Cell. No, regular match, steel cage. Leave the steel cage down and put the Hell in a Cell over the top of it.
What's the point of that?
And then you put the dogs. Remember that match? In between. Ooh, hot coals.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hot coals. Yes.
Like,
What's wrong with me? You can put a fucking table in between the two, just close the gap and get to the Hell in a Cell.
Do you hate me, Sean? Did I do something to offend you?
I had to think of some,
yes to you.
I had to think of something dangerous to put in between the gap there, and the dogs didn't work, you know, in WWF.
Sean's the only one allowed to ST anywhere. Damn it, Tiger.
Not even technically an ST. I'm just an
After I was ostracized by the former head ST before Brett, I have to come back and steal the company.
That's how it works, yeah.
I am Shane McMahon.
Guys, I'm fucking excited about that. I'm not lying.
Dude, yeah. That actually, like, that makes a lot of sense, honestly, when you think about it. Sean is Shane and Ari is Vince.
And dead Stephanie.
How
Oh,
do you feel
God.
about Ari being your father?
I would like to commit suicide now.
And Deb's your sister.
Things that cause people to go mentally insane for 600, Alex.
I think this scene is over.
Is Brett dead? I'm seriously questioning the situation here. I like how the computer flips over to Brett to check again. Right after I said that. Great. It's like the computer knows.
I'm sure if we speed all the way down, we can make it down to 8.
You think we could get like red-eye tickets, like out of
We could, but it'd be about $400 a ticket.
really
Mhm.
that expensive?
I checked for my honeymoon. That's why we're driving.
Wow, that is ridiculous.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, just a little longer, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay, we've confirmed he's alive. Or some cyborg has co-opted his body for its own purposes.
Force limit.
Yeah.
He's
Brett's become
alive.
Brett has been assimilated by the technocracy.
He's been replaced by progenitor experiment.
Damn it, Trebuchet.
Back, sorry.
Brett, is that the real you or is that the progenitor you?
It's me.
Okay.
Ah,
it's
that's exactly
right,
what
uh,
it
Your
is.
experiment would say.
Well, apparently my toilet's messing up and it woke up my mom, so...
Oh dear.
Yeah. So, what did I miss?
Nothing.
No,
Us
not much, no.
bullshitting that if
Okay.
you were dead, there would have to be a steel cage match between Tiger and Will to decide who would be the next head ST.
I have my money on Tiger. Because no offense to Will, but he's not as strong as he thinks he is.
And I won't fight. Like, I'll just scramble the fuck up the cage.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Most boring cage match ever. Thanks, guys.
Will
fucking
eventually
wrestling,
comes
I'm
in
not-
with a broom and tries to knock you off. Like, come on, get down.
And it's not even like a real broom. It's like one of those like floor mops.
Yeah.
Get off there. What's wrong with you?
All right. So to finish what Dust was gonna say, if I wanted to, I could make one so big I could hit you in the face from 20 feet away.
Oh, that's how you compensate for it then. Hmm. It's all starting to make sense.
Regardless, I will begin seeking other ways. However, if I understand it, you have a Tremere in the city.
Yes.
You may want to see what her usurper bloodline can bring to the table.
You remember that, Adriana?
Yeah.
Don't talk shit, bro.
It's what every clan thinks when the Tremere isn't in the room, and it's everything they want to say.
Pretty much.
The Zamis have no problem
I'll
saying it, is all.
Well, that's because there's a bot.
Beckers had no problem saying it.
That's fair enough.
But then again, Becker hates from here.
Backstory. Anyway,
Did you get my original backstory for her from Ari?
No, I never got the full backstory, but you've told me some pieces of that. Yeah.
Cliff Notes rival sires.
Yeah, I've seen that on her sheet, and she's told me enough to really understand the whole situation.
Oh yes. I can't wait for this whole new council chamber thing to start up because that's not going to end well.
Yeah,
So anyway, back in character again.
back in character. From what I understand, the last time Celeste was killed, Clan Tremere was involved.
I can either confirm or deny this.
Oh, and do me a favor, please. Stop having people wanting to know my true name. It's not going to happen. And I will not give up Celeste's true name, because that makes them one step closer to finding out mine.
Who would inquire such a thing?
What?
Apparently you have a couple of demons running around the city.
For the love of... What?
When
Yes.
did this happen?
Oh, a few nights ago. They're part of the party that took down Dear Chloe. So Veronica Masters.
thought we got
came
rid
with
of all
me.
demons in this fucking town.
No,
Why are you
apparently
talking to me like
sure
I
not.
would know?
Right, I forgot. You'd have to be useful.
Ha ha ha, this is the woman who sits in her office every night with 2 thumbs up her ass.
I at least get something done, instead of standing at a windowsill, staring down at the fight below.
No clue what you're talking about, considering I actually got involved in that fight. But thank you for the consideration.
But yes, there are a couple of demons running around your city. Though they refer to themselves as guardians or fallen angels or some other tripe. Because they too are blind to what's really going on. The true darkness within.
If it walks like a villain, it talks like a villain, it flaps like a villain, it acts like a villain, it is
An
exactly.
anti-hero.
Oh, you actually have a sense of humor. I'm surprised.
Good, evil are all measures of perception.
Unless you put whatever emphasis on that, I keep mine to myself, because it's not.
It
like
appears
it's
I have
unknown.
work to do. Oh, the only address I could find associated with you was, in this apartment here. She helped me out, I went ahead and bought it. You don't have to worry about that anymore. It's in your name, so don't worry about it. Have a good day. And Becca will smile and wipe off her skirt and walk off. Do not destroy my office. And then she'll close the door behind her.
I feel like I should just, out of humor, knock something off the table, but I have this in my hand, so I think I'm just going to.
Knowing her temper, you may want to make it something small, something that wouldn't break.
Like her fragile ego.
Just gently place the lamp on the floor on its side.
I'm so glad Becker was gone to miss that.
Always closing the door.
No, you gotta turn everything upside down.
So I guess we're done with. I mean, because Davy's going to get up and at that comment and get up and probably take his leave.
Oh, look at Mircha. Is there anything you require, youngling?
You should just kind of like look at him. I think I'm fine, thank you. Have a good evening, and then he'll just walk out.
At this point, dust will turn into mist and then leave. Alright, so is anybody doing anything else? Or can we wrap up this and try to make an open scene?
I think so, unless we were having plans to go after the thing that Dust mentioned, the whole, like, missing Schlockta down in... Or is that in reference to the thing that Gust and Bosco did?
Yeah, you guys showed up and you ran into a whole bunch that almost killed you.
Yeah.
And then like
all the loves.
4 times that ran away.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And then the prissy little she ran home to mommy.
Yep. And then Dust had to show up and save the bacon.
Yeah, because I had managed to somehow outlast the Geralt in this game of Survivor.
Well,
Boston literally makes himself as big a target as possible.
Yeah.
And then
Where
starts yelling.
Gus sits, Gus sits up in Raravis just firing a sunlight gun, like pew 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 pew.
And then had to cover the ass of the changeling. Anyway, we should probably take this off live while we're having this
Yeah.
discussion.
Thank you, players, for playing. I don't know if we had any watchers, but if you did, thanks for watching another edition of Hong Kong House Cards. Good night, stay safe, don't drink the water, and remember, Infernalists are on the no bone list.